Hello friends and welcome back to Prison Architect. We are back in the mighty, terrifying, horrible world. Released? Yeah, you go buddy, you make me $3,000. Back in the... what was I saying? I got distracted by that guy running out the door. So, we're back in the prison. We've got some cash flow. We somehow didn't get $3,000 for that guy, although that might have already taken place, and I just didn't see it. The next round of paroles is kicking off. Got these dudes lined up here, and I think at 6 o'clock in the morning, all of these chaps are going to pour out, start rolling into these parole rooms, and start making us fat stacks of cash. Which is... what? How did... oh, I see. Only 2 guys were up for parole this morning. Apparently there are 5 across the prison that are up for parole, but only 2 of them in minimum security. So I am overdoing it on parole hearings down on this end of town. But that's okay, because they actually don't cost anything. So as long as you can afford to build the room, and, you know, put a bench in it and whatnot, it honestly doesn't matter whether or not it gets used. Because these parole officers and parole lawyers don't cost us. Nice work, idiot. Well, good luck, because you're about to get punished. You're going to get thrown in solitary, and then I'm going to walk over this way, and I'm going to try and recruit you as one of my little snitch bitches. Let's have a look. Intelligence. Informants. Potential CI. Yes, please. Experience. Recruit informant. Great. And, whoops, I don't particularly want to go in there. And you, strong gang member. Yeah, man, you can be my informant as well. Spiffy. Deadly, stoical gang member. Man, these guys are rough. So how is our intelligence looking? So, yeah, you remember last time? I was talking about, so this thing, scissors, weapons, tools, metal. Alright, it's a metal thing. The metal detectors will pick that off if someone carries it through. The cigarettes here, the dogs can detect those because they're smelly. The other stuff, the only way to detect those, as far as I know, speaking of dogs, there's mine. The only way to detect those is via a shakedown, which we are due... oh, another $3,000 early prisoner release. What am I hearing over here? I am hearing awful things. Bad things are going on. My dog is very upset that there appears to have been a massive fight in this side of the prison. Was it the laundry workers? I don't know. Maybe they were stuck trying to get through this door, but whatever the reason, yeah, some people are a bit upset with what happened here. So, if I look in here, I can't actually see... oh yes, okay. So during work time, these rooms have a guard posted, which is good. But we're here... oh yeah, okay. So we're here, there is a guard here, excellent. What I might do is just add one more, let's have an armed patrol that goes between this door and down to the shop here. And we'll have that during working hours. And, oh look, there is an armed guard available. That's pretty handy. I think we might need another one though. Probably another 2. So let's just pop another 2 of these guys down. That is the maximum. I'm a bit of a shit for putting them all the way over here, because then they have to walk all the way over to the other side of the prison to go and get their kit. But, it's alright. It's good exercise for them. So, that is the maximum number of armed guards that we can have. We're at 6 of 6, and that's reliant on how many lockers we have down in this... God, this prison, this canteen is starting to get rather crowded. That's reliant on the number of lockers we have down here. So if we want more, we're going to have to put in more lockers. But I reckon 6 should be sufficient for now. The dog crates aren't necessarily reliant on how many dog handlers you can have. You can basically have as many as you fancy, but they're the same as people. When they need to rest, they need to come back and put their dog into a crate. These dudes need to go and sit on a couch as normal, but the dog needs to sleep in a crate at the end of the day when it needs a little nap. And I mean, I put it this way, there are 3 dogs taking a nap right now, which means if I had 6 dog patrols, 3 of them would be unmanned at this point. So that's something to keep an eye on. You need to always have... Whoa, that leash is a bit long there, buddy. It's got one of those retractable ones like people have with their little stupid fluffy dogs. Unlike my dog. He is not a retractable leash kind of dog. Anyway, so... yes, you can't have 6 dogs and 6 dog patrols, because when they need to take a nap, there's going to be patrols that are unmanned, or undogged. And that's not generally a good idea. You want to have things manned as much as possible if you declare that that is a thing that needs to be done. So, $9,500 sitting in our happy little pockets. I think that, look, we could go ahead and start populating a laundry room for these chaps, but it's not too much of a strain at the moment. I tell you what, we're at positive $5,400-ish dollars. We've got paroles that are ticking along and getting us a little bit of extra moolah. So where are we in the day here? Work free time. So it's a little bit late to make it for this dinner time. So dinner's already being cooked. Dinner starts getting cooked 4 hours out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, and then it's eat time. So 4 hours out from eat time, that's when the cooks start doing their thing. So we're a bit late out for this one. So what we'll do is we'll wait until this meal goes out. Actually, if we do it now, it shouldn't make a difference. But we can pop in here, and we're going to change this from quantity low to medium. So it goes from $2 to $4 a day. And from meal variety low to medium, so we're up to $12 a day. It has stung us a little bit, so we've gone down from $5,000 to $3,800. But didn't mean to do that. But with an additional spot of food, I reckon these chaps will be a little bit happier. You know, there's more to have. There's more variety. We're going to see, instead of just horrible green mush and horrible white mush, we're going to start seeing some bacon on the production line. And prisoners seem to enjoy bacon. I personally don't. But, you know, whatever you're into, man. I mean, if you like bacon, that's cool. You do it. You do you. You do you. So, right. Where were we? Right. So we got our metal detectors down in here. We've gotten food turned up a little bit, which is nice. Money is still ticking up rather nicely. We may need to investigate expanding these cook rows here, just because of the increased food level. But we're not going to know that until, because at the moment we're in eat time. So these guys are having their last shitty, low quality, low volume meal. Hopefully forever, but we'll see. We'll see how the finances go. But they're having their last shitty meal, and once that's out of the way, we should be able to yeah, we should be able to see this and how effective this feed all prisoners graph is going to be. It's at 53% at the moment, which is a little bit lower than what I like to see it. I like to see it above about 80. Let's nip over here. These guys all still are... I think this might be the problem zone. So these guys are still... Wow, these guys are getting bacon already. Okay. So these guys... Oh, how? How? How did you get out? How are people still escaping? Like, I've got snipers stationed about. Snipers, what the frack am I paying you for? If these guys are just alright, fuck it. I usually say frack. In this case, no. You're getting the full serve on this. We're remote dooring this section of the prison as well. Utilities, door servo. You pricks are not to be trusted. I just... I better be careful. Well, I was going to say, I better be careful. I'll get trapped in the prison. Well, look. It's going to get locked open for now. Okay. Is there actually a guard to man this door station so that... Oops, someone died. Okay, good. Door control system. Connect. To here and here. And just because I know what this shit is like, I'm going to go and pick another random door station somewhere else. You know what? Let's grab this. And we'll make it the secondary for this one up here as well. So any remote door is covered by the neighboring block. So you can also monitor these two doors. And this door control system can also monitor these two doors here. And you know what? You do the front door as well. That's fine. Okay, good. So in the event that someone leaves this station or vice versa, there is someone else to take care of that. And people won't get trapped in the prison. Now, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, it's sleep time, and we haven't done one of these for a while. Yeah, there are 20 sets of jail keys floating about the prison. There are somehow 4 drills. 4 power drills are somewhere in the prison. I mean, I saw one down in minimum security before, and I have no idea how that managed to get there, considering the workshop is over here in maximum security. No minimum security prisoner should have access to this workshop. And this is where the tools are. So I'm utterly... Yep, max sec. No one should have access to that except for max sec. And somehow, they've managed to trade that drill across to the other side of the prison. I'm not sure what they traded it for. I'm not sure what prisoners use as currency in this prison. Is it cigarettes? Potentially. Knowing how poorly we feed them, it's probably tater tots. Maybe a slice of bacon. Maybe the going rate is 3 slices of bacon will get you some shears, 5 will get you a mobile phone, and then jail keys, well, they're so goddamn abundant, I think it's probably just a single French fry at this particular point in time. It's pretty appalling how many jail keys are floating around out there. But at any rate. So, all of our guards are maxed out. I'm kind of tempted to put a couple more on, but I want to see this number tick up a little bit further. I want more money so that I can have more prison. Because more prison means more prisoners, and more prisoners means more money. Which means more money means more prisoners. Right? That's the point of... Oh my god, I've just realized the trap of this game. You guys, that's it. It's the hook. It's a never-ending cycle. Incarcerate more prisoners to make more money to incarcerate more prisoners. That being said, though, it is a rather fun little cycle, as so far as destructive cycles go. Anyway, so shakedown's underway. We're at just under 1,100 places out of 1,266, which means that hopefully in the not too distant future we will resume normal operation. Paroles seem to be kicking back on again, which is good. All these chaps are going to come in and fill these rooms up, but there are only, where are we? 4 prisoners due for parole at the moment. A good amount of them. See these guys in solitary, +4 awaiting, and 3 in lockdown. I don't know about the medical attention guys, but the solitary and lockdown are probably people who have been found with horrible, nasty shit like this, so that's good. They're getting what they deserve. Oh, and we've got some new dudes coming in. Welcome, guys. You need clothing, do you? Oh, alright, look. I was avoiding it. I was going to try and save my pennies. But I tell you what. Let's get you guys a laundry so you can have fresh clothing. How's that? And can someone take care of this guy before he bleeds out? That'd be nice. Hey, wait a minute. Did I put a... Oh. Shit. I've just realised. Where did he go? That guy that was bleeding out. Because I just realised that I didn't put an infirmary in the normal security side of the prison. Which... I was hoping that it wasn't going to be needed, but it kind of looks like it is, right? It kind of looks like occasionally people are going to get a bit of a stabbing down here, and I don't know. It's a shame, really. Really is a shame that people do get stabbed. But look, it's the way of the prison. So we're going to have a laundry and an infirmary for normal security, or minimum security, or whatever the hell they're called. God knows. I mean, really. At this point in time, it's just all such a blur. So, we're going to need laundry machines. 1, 2, should be... No, we'll put 3 in. Some ironing boards. 3. It's not a great deal of ironing boards. A bit disappointed in that, but that's okay. That'll do us for now. Objects. We're going to need a laundry basket or several. And then over here, probably don't need this many beds, but we're going to have a number of beds. We're going to have some doors. We're going to have some doctors. Where are doctors? Doctors? Doctor. And I reckon we're going to need some more kooks. Because I'm pretty sure there's only 2 working this zone. And they seem to be a little bit taxed at this particular point in time. Last but not least, it looks like most of these tables are full. So we'll just clone these tables out like this to here. There we go, 2 more tables, a little bit more room here. Let's pop in a few other objects, because I think these guys would quite like to have a phone booth or 2. Television? I reckon a television. It's TV, isn't it? TV. Pop a little telly in there for them. We're going to have a toilet, and we'll do the toilet objects. Toilet, shower head, and drain combo. So these chaps, good on you, Henderson. You enjoy that. So these guys are going to enjoy all the mod cons. They're going to need some hot water coming to these showers, and I'm not sure how that's going to go. It's going to need to get all the way up here. But we'll see. Cold water, good-o. And the rest of that stuff should be fine. Now, while we're looking at it, let's just have a quick squeeze at temperature. Okay. Alrighty. So we haven't planned for temperature in this side of the prison whatsoever, which is a bit of a problem. So I think we're going to need, objects-wise, we're going to need a couple of radiators, and we'll just pop them one here and one here. Excuse me. Thank you. One here, right next to the toilet, so you can scald yourself while you're taking a poop. Always fun. And then we're going to have... Is there a radiator up this way a little bit? No. Okay. We'll see if we can cheeky squeeze a couple in here-ish. And, I guess... Look, we'll pipe those ones in and we'll see how they behave. Hot water pipes. So that one's already connected. Great. We're going to need some water for those laundry machines in a moment, but we can figure that out when the time comes. And I think... There it is. Okay. Forgot where it was. That can go to there. This can go to there. Good. So that's the southern half, like all of the cell areas. We may as well get some small pipes set up here. And that should take care of the laundry machines. It's rather a cramped little infirmary, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I wouldn't mind having a guard posted in here at all times, though. And I wouldn't mind these being classified correctly. Okay. So that should take care of that. Alright, look. So we're back up to 87, 88. We're going to get over 90? Okay, we're over 90%. As far as I'm concerned, that is sufficient. Just to be on the safe side, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just add in one more cook. That's a doctor. One more cook. Shit's kicking off. Okay. I tell you what. Another escape. How did you escape? This is a remote door. How? How? I literally... Oh, man. These escape artists are blowing my mind. There is one thing that I think we need to do. So every time something like this happens, one of these guards rolls into the situation with his nightstick, billy club, whatever you want to call it, and pummels the ever-living bejesus out of one of these prisoners until they are contained. Now, while that's probably very entertaining, I'm sure that that's very fun, I think that it's probably not super duper efficient, and it's probably going to lead to more strain on these medical beds. Because it does take a while to take one of these chuckleheads down, especially if they're like really strong and resilient and all that sort of stuff. So it can take some time, and it can, you know, essentially the doctors then have to treat them up afterwards. So what we'll do is let's pop into here and let's do a bit of research on the old taser rollout. Because we've researched tasers. That's easy. But we need to roll these suckers out. So the problem is, it then costs $400 per taser. So this 16 grand that we've got here, we are going to need how many normal regular guards? We got 49. Let's make a nice round number so that my dumb I can't do maths brain can figure it out. So 50 regular guards times 400 is 450. No, I got no idea. I don't know, I can't maths. Was it 5,000? So it's 400 times 50, which is 500. 20, it's like 20 grand? Is that it? 20 grand? I don't know. If you can do maths, then go ahead and post in the comments down below how much of a absolute spanner I am for not being able to multiply two numbers together. Very interested to hear your input. But that's about the scale of it for now. Once we get that taser rollout underway, I reckon that all of these chaps are going to go across. They're going to absolutely suck all of our cash dry. But the next time we have some kind of shenanigans, instead of taking a punch or two and still making it out the door, and escaping off into the rainy, rainy night, these prisoners are going to take a taser right to the buttocks, and it's going to drop them. And they'll be done. And they can be dragged back to solitary, where they can spend 12 hours nursing their poor, frayed muscles, and really just having a good old think about what they've done. You just think about what you've done. Cheeky monkeys. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, you know, go ahead and subscribe. I post every day, so if you want to know what I'm up to, then yeah, go ahead and do that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.